do. This invitation provides that value to me because you get to hear my personal story. Whenever I speak, I like to be informative, so you can probably learn something about me. I like to be a little provocative if I can, so there's a chance you can remember that I am here today. I like to be engaging, so that you will ask questions that will help us to know each other a little better at the end of the day. And to be a little entertaining, so that is a requirement for being a leader in my organization. I consider my speech a success if I can achieve 3 out of the 4 that I just mentioned. So you can let me know the end of the presentations. I was born and raised in a small coastal village, very small village in this western part of South Vietnam. We did not have running water. We did not have a car. We did not have electricity. We did not even walk in shoes and or slippers. I walked to school in my barefoot and often witnessed casualties because of the Vietnam War. Bullets could fly over your head at any moment. At any time you could get killed for no reasons. People died because of that during the Vietnam War. There's no pre-warning. You may have to duck into a bunkers because two sides of the armies ran into each other. At a very young age, when I was about to go to junior high, I had to quit school to help my parents to run a small grocery store, a neighborhood grocery store. My dad went to Vietnam from a very small village in Canton by himself at the age of 15, worked in a ship during the China Revolution, and became a farmer and later on became a small business owner in Vietnam. He did not have any education at all, but he was the greatest person in my life. I still have not met any person in his quality. Every day, my dad biked miles away to a big city to buy products for our grocery store to sell. He also bought books and newspaper for me to read. I consider myself a lucky boy who had a great father who valued education and wanted his son to succeed in the future. After the war was over in 1975, I thought we had no hope for a better future. Therefore, we looked for the way to get out of Vietnam. I successfully left Vietnam in the end of 1978 after 3 failed attempts. During one of these attempts, one of my companions was shot dead during the chaotic night. We left Vietnam on a very small, crowded fishing boat crossing Pacific Ocean to Malaysia. I'm not sure if anybody from Malaysia here. During this journey, we met the Thai pirates, sea pirates 3 times, and they took everything away from us. Everything, literally everything, even my ID. The best dinner in my lifetime up to today was that instant cup of noodle in Malaysia that when we went there after 3 days and 3 nights without food. I live on a 3 square mile island refugee camp in Malaysia called Pulau Bidang with 53,000 other refugees for 9 months. I was one of the luckiest persons to live there just 9 months. Many of them lived there for 2 to 3 years. It was like a place for an agent from hell to take you away, but I was lucky enough to just live there for 9 months and come to America at the end of 1979. Coming to this country without understanding a word of English and without money, I once again face a different challenge. Like some of you, maybe some of you. This time was being a poor minority in this society, very poor. But I reminded myself constantly that I wanted to come here by my choice. I came here by my own choice. I wanted a place that allows me to dream, even that impossible dream. Our family has experienced more than our share of poverty and disadvantage, either in wealth or in higher education. By any measure, we have always been in the have-nots. I survived in a different society with very limited resources because of my family, my determinations, and my ability to dream. My family and my determination nurture my dreams and give me hope. I dreamed that I would one day own a small business in this society. But it was just as hard as to move a mountain at that time for my family. In my attempt to do so, I realized that in order to move a mountain, you have to carry small stones first. The first small stone that I had to move was the language barrier. Therefore, I started my journey toward my dream by going to City College of San Francisco. By go to ESL school first, and City College of San Francisco, and later on San Francisco State University. And I got my undergraduate degree from San Francisco State University back in 1986 with in financial accounting. During our family's early time in this country, we 8 members of the families live in a 2 bedrooms, 1 bath apartment in the Tenderloin in San Francisco. Many of you know what Tenderloin is in San Francisco. I work as a handyman in construction, a dishwasher, a newspaper delivery man, and a baker before I decided to take the challenge to create a family business with my brothers back in 1984. I did this because I believe that we need to reach out to opportunities instead of wait for opportunity to come to us. Being the agent of change is a lot better than being a victim of change. We needed to take control of our own destiny in this newly adopted society. By having a small coffee shop on Balboa Street back in 1984 in San Francisco, I believe that we chose the right thing to do. It was a foundation of our survival and success. I learned from my early time that no one should underestimate the power of mentorship. Either you mentor someone or someone mentor you. It is a very important part of our lives. My best mentor was my father. He started teaching us at a very young age to be in good terms with all others. We should not compare ourselves with others. If we did, we would be in vain or bitter, because there will always be a greater or a lesser person than yourself. My dad had always invested in us by teaching us how to maintain our good personal value, great personality, great integrity, and be helpful to others. Good personality will help us to open the door to opportunities, and great character will always help you to keep that door open. When we win, we do not have to have a victim, and when we lose, we should not lose our character. We want to do unto others as we want others do unto us. Frustration, anger, or hatred should not have a place in us, because those are poison pills that you may take and you wait for your enemy to die. There's no such thing. We should only focus in loving what we do and doing what we love. The ex-chairman of IBM once said that put your business in your heart and put your heart in your business in order to give you a chance, only a chance to succeed. If you don't do that, there's no chance. The founder of Walmart, Sam Walton, stated in his biography that working hard does not guarantee you succeed. It does not guarantee you, but working hard will give you a chance to become successful. Success, therefore, is a journey, not a destination. Besides my dad, many of my mentors are from books. My role models from books are Albert Einstein for his ability to think outside the box, Abraham Lincoln for his persistency and perseverance, and Confucius for his great philosophy. I continue to invest part of my time to read books every day to make sure I am in trend with the world and prepared to be in trend with the new normal that this society will have to embrace. The pirates could take away my belongings, but no one can take away my knowledge and good habits. Regardless, whoever we are, this country still offers the best foundation for us to build our future. The glass ceiling in this country is not as hard as the glass ceiling in other countries. If we believe in ourselves, work hard, know the rules, and do not let anyone kick us around, then the glass can be seen through and the ceiling can be broken. In business or in life, we have to get something started. In order to be great, we cannot be great without doing anything. We must pick the right thing to do and work on it. Do it right, do it well, do it better, and try to be number one in that space. And never give up. That has always been my passion in running my family business. Always be responsive and not reactive. If we achieve that, we have no competition. Sugar Bowl Bakery has grown from a small neighborhood coffee shop with $300 sales a day back in 1984 to where it is today. We have grown consistently for the last 26 years and achieved multi-million-dollar sales with 2 manufacturing plants with about 120,000 square foot in Hayward, and we serve Fortune 100 companies in this country. Actually, we serve the majority of the top 75 retailers in the country. We have accomplished this because of our passion, our quality, and our integrity. We set realistic goals. We persistently try to improve ourselves, and we adjust ourselves according to the current market conditions, because we understand that there's no business model lasts forever. We constantly reach out to new opportunity. Like coming here today, I may meet a couple of bankers, a couple of lawyers, a couple of construction guys, and a couple of business owners. And we will follow through with those opportunities. We view obstacles like opportunities for us to improve, and we never complain, because there is a saying, if you are good in making complaints and excuses, then you are no good at anything else. I welcome and actually encourage my people to give me constructive confrontation, because that is the way for me to learn new things from them. We have always tried to explore our potential. We dare to climb the mountain because we know a good view is from the top. I consistently try hard to build my good knowledge and my good habits for the last many years that I am in existence. And those good knowledge and good habits working for me at no cost right now and way to my future. Because every time I pick up something to do, most likely my habit will allow me to do those things right. In my short lifetime, in running my companies, we have two companies. One is Lee Brothers Investment Companies, and the other one is Lee Brothers Corporation. We own Sugar Bowl Bakery. I learned a couple of things that I can share with you. Number one is communications. Communications allow you to do things effectively. Make sure that you make your spouse happy. Treat him or her well. They are your best partners. If you do not, then they are your worst enemies. People always ask me what I do, what do you do? I always tell them I have two jobs. One is running sugar. I never get promoted. One's running Sugar Bowl Bakery. The other one is being a dishwasher for my wife. She never give me a raise, never get promoted. Know the rules so people won't kick you around. No one succeeds alone. You need to work with others. The best person runs your organizations, not you if you are not the best. So you will have the longevity and the best organizations way toward the future. The best person doesn't have to be you, doesn't have to be your son, doesn't have to be your daughter, doesn't have to be your niece or your nephews. He is or she is the best person to run your company, then it can be the outsiders. If it happens to be one of them, one of your niece, your nephew, your son, or your daughter, let's be it. Let's wait. The example is Gucci and Walmart. Gucci has great brand, but there's no one in the family run Gucci because they fought in court and every one of them lose. Walmart, because the father knew it was the best for the best person to run the organization. So every Walmart family, member of the Walmart family, do not run Walmart, but they are the richest people in the world. You must have the right numbers. Remember, the right numbers of the right employees at the right job descriptions, doing the right thing and treat them right. Always keep your eyes on the prize and stay focused and try to be number one in that space. Every day you come to your office, drive to work, have your lunch or have a break. Make sure you work on the top 3 items every day, the $1 million idea items, and give the rest to your subordinates and believe in them. Evaluate your companies often and make sure that you have metrics to compare and to see if you do the right thing every single month. At one point, our company had 7 restaurants, 1 retail divisions, 1 fresh divisions, some partnerships, 5 plants, and 365 employees. Back in 2007, we invested $450,000 in the ERP system, and we analyzed our business. So we applied the 20-80% rules. And then we knew that we had to make some change. So right now we sold our 7 restaurants. We sold the fast divisions. We got rid of some partnerships. Now we focus into what we do best. So now we have this scalable business to serve Fortune 100 companies, and we build a good brand. Achieving dreams takes hard work, preparation, and opportunities. There is no substitute for hard work. You have to work hard. Be your own worst critic. Be honest to yourself and take responsibility. No one else to blame. If you do well, do not be cocky, because there is always, I guarantee you, always somebody better than you out there. Develop a long-term plan and stick to it long enough to win. A lot of people just give up when they are about to become successful. If you want to go to Disneyland, you cannot stop in Sacramento and visit the Capitol building. Those two are different. If you are good at digging gold mine, don't go for a diamond mine, because you may not have the right tools and you may not have enough gas. Do not be distracted by silver or iron mines either. Focus in digging gold if that's your objective. Give your company a name and a tagline and try to protect it. Say what you mean and do what you say. In the integrity of your people, the products, the action you take will make you a good brand name. If you don't do that, you'll have a different brand name. Be big and be good are different. You don't have to be big to be good. Many times you want to do less for more and not do more for less. Evaluate your customer base. Sometimes people call it kill your customer softly, because there are some customers that you may not want. I play tennis, and you play tennis too, I know. And a lot of times you play too hard, you lose. And some of the times, my friend told me that, you know what, we should play less for more, because we try too hard. You put in the right strategy, and then you win without running too hard. Many people mistaken profit and revenue. Profit is different from revenue. Profit means the most to your company. If you do business, you have to make profit. In closing, I have this quote that I think it serves me pretty well. We cannot direct the wind, but we should put our effort to adjust the sail so we can go to where we want to go and be what we want to be in the future. Thank you, and have a great day.